Everyone's heard of Chainsaw Man, and Chainsaw Man's heard of you. If you haven't been sleeping under a rock for the past 2 years, Chainsaw Man has probably flooded into every crevice and hole of your life. And with the highly anticipated anime adaptation coming out last year, sometime before the animators at MAPPA dropped dead, it's no wonder why every other picture you see on Twitter is of women in suits. Lots of women in suits. A lot. But enough about Edward Chainsaw Face. What came before Chainsaw Man? What was the author, Tatsuki Fujimoto, doing before Chainsaw Man and after his failed magic career? Well, let's find out. From the man that brought you Chainsaw on Head brings you Man on Fire. In a world that's been completely covered in snow and ice, there are people among the masses known as the Blessed. These people have special abilities like making fire, making ice, levitating, and many others. Most notably is the power of regeneration, which our main protagonist, Agni, possesses. And in this world of harsh ice and snow, food is hard to come by, so Agni, along with his sister Luna, who also has regeneration, use their power to, provide food for their village. However, Agni is the only one ever providing food for the village, as not only is Luna's regeneration weaker than his, but he also doesn't want his sister to have to suffer the pain of hacking limbs off. You know, sibling love! They have a lot of love for each other. Lots of love! Especially when there's no family left. Luna of course loves her brother so much and... Oh. Don't worry. This is a family-friendly video, and nothing absolutely awful like that happens in the manga. Instead, the military arrive and discover Agni and this village full of cannibals, and have the general named Doma use his blessed ability of never-ending fire to kill everyone in the village. Oh. While everyone's finally felt their first warmth in years thanks to Doma, Agni is writhing in agony. Combine a fire that doesn't go out until it's used up all its fuel, and a man that can't die, and you have an unstoppable force against an immovable object. Sadly, though, Agni would be the only survivor of this mess, as his sister's regenerative power cannot keep up with the flames, and with final words, tells Agni to live. Chainsaw Man's seeming pretty damn mellow in comparison right about now. It takes 8 whole years of writhing pain and agony. Sorry, I'll stop. Before Agni is able to walk again, while having to endure the pain and suffering from the flames. All the while swearing to get vengeance on the man who destroyed everything, and letting nothing get in his way. And that is the absolute most bare basic synopsis of the plot of Fire Punch, because trying to explain everything else in the series is just not even possible. Not because I'd want to ruin the experience or present any sort of spoilers, but because it's not even an explainable plot. If you thought some of the crap that happens in Chainsaw Man was unexplainable, like a man with a chainsaw on his head riding a half-demon shark man into a flying baby tornado made of intestines to kill his crush who was a Russian spy that can turn into bombs and explode, then you better take that tornado intestine baby and put him to bed, because Chainsaw Man's plot is bibbling baby simple in comparison to what the hell is even happening here? I'm showing things that could be spoilers, but I don't even know what the context is, and I read this damn story through and through. Like, this is one of the villain's main motivations. This isn't a joke. A goof, if you will. Even a gaffe. And yet, everything in this insane story, from its characters, to its dark, depressing themes, to its artwork, all somehow come together to make one of the most interesting and amazing manga series that I have ever read in my life. While Chainsaw Man feels a lot more shonen in terms of its story and themes, Fire Punch will hit you in the guts and leave you lying in a puddle of your own tears before you even had a chance to say the words Fire Punch. The conglomeration of themes like nihilism, depression, and a slew of others are all prevalent within the story, but are done in a way that doesn't feel half-baked. It's as if Tatsuki Fujimoto threw a bunch of crap on the wall to see what sticks, and somehow everything stuck. Guess he really was a magician after all. The story of Fire Punch is one that isn't meant to be taken lightly, and is definitely one of those few manga that will leave you in a sense of delirium after you've finished reading it, trying to wrap your head not only around some of the crazy wacky scenes, but also around the story's core message. So, before the Chainsaw Man anime comes out, whenever that may happen, I implore you all to do yourselves a favor to pick up and read Fire Punch. Get engrossed in this crazy mind of Tatsuki Fujimoto, because this is a story worth living for. Too cheesy of an ending to this video? Here's a reminder that you should read Fire Punch, because one of the main villain's motivations is to see the end of Star Wars. Wonder how that one will turn out. Thanks for sticking through to the end of the video. Tatsuki Fujimoto has easily become one of my favorite mangakas recently with Fire Punch and Chainsaw Man, and I can't even explain how excited I am for the Chainsaw Man anime adaptation. Let me know, however, what you think of Chainsaw Man or of Fire Punch down in the comments below. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on any anime or manga videos of mine and any neat animations I'll put out soon. I've been Snail Pirate, and I'll see you bodacious buccaneers soon.